Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Eve the Empress Oracle. Today we're going to go ahead and do a general read just to see what's going on for you during this time that you click this video. Okay, so this can apply in any area of your life. I'll read whatever the cards show. For those of you who are new to pick a card readings, just a quick little rundown. This goes off of your energy. That's how come sometimes it can resonate, sometimes it doesn't. It is a general reading, so not everything I say will resonate to the T, but for others, it could sound like a personal reading. So it all depends on you, and I ask that you just come in here with the open mind, take the parts that do resonate with you, that you do connect with, and leave the parts that you don't. If you would like a more in-depth reading pertaining specifically to you and your situation and any questions that you have, you may contact me. My email's in the description box below, or you can reach me on Facebook or Instagram. I do have accounts there. Those links are in the description box below as well. All right, so you just pick whichever card you're most drawn to. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. Whichever one you're most drawn to, whichever crystal you're most drawn to, I put those on there to help you guys as well. The colors of these cards, you know, whichever one stands out most to you. And then you go to the description box and we'll have the timestamp there so you can fast forward to the message. I do ask, if you resonate with this message, if you like these readings, please consider subscribing if you have not already done so. Do hit that like button. All right, leave me a comment. Let me know how these things are playing out in your life, and share my channel with family and friends because there may be messages here for them as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. For those of you who chose pile 1, okay, this is white calcite and pyrite and crystal quartz kind of all combined together. If you wanted a close-up of the crystal here, it's real unique and pretty. All right, but we're going to go ahead and begin with your first message. This is daily healing. So this is just some guidance. It may connect with the rest of the message, or this may just be something separate. All right, so your first message is: begin to see yourself as a spiritual being, having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. Okay, so don't just see yourself as a physical being. Know that, you know, we are several components: a mind, a body, a soul, or spirit. Okay, whichever terminology you like to use. And whether you believe it or not, you were sent here for a reason. You know, you were sent here on earth. Whether, you know, you believe it's from God or the universe, again, whatever type of terminology that you like to use, the point of the matter is you believe in a higher being and you were sent here on earth. Okay, you were birthed here on earth. Why? It was to learn something, so your soul can learn something, a soul contract. You know, whether it was to clear up karma from like a past life, or just something that your soul needed to learn during this time here on earth, so that you can go ahead and elevate and level up for your next journey. Okay, so when things get hard, when things get difficult, just know that you are here. We all are here to evolve, to learn, evolve, and grow. It's a constant thing. Change is inevitable. So the quicker you realize that, and you can come to terms and be okay and accepting of that, then the easier things will be, even when sometimes things seem tough. All right, now the color for you to work with at this time is this bluish, like a mixture of blue and white. You have brilliance. So this is like a waterfall. There's a picture of a waterfall here. There's certain crystals that have blue and white. But blue and white is like what you need, or it's a symbol saying that you also need to spend time with water if possible. It's signified by the number 26, and it says to discover your sparkle. Okay, really pay attention on why you're here. You know, what makes you feel happy? You know, do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like you're on your life's path? You know, do you feel like you're fulfilling your life's journey? All right, realize how blessed you are, how, you know, that brilliance within yourself. Don't get distracted by the regular mundane routine things. Know that you are special, you are unique, kind of like the crystal that you chose. You know, there's not many like this, that it's a 3-in-1. Usually it's just, you know, one specific component. You know, this one it's a combination of 3 crystals, you know, that kind of morph together here. So you are unique in that sense. So really embrace that, believe that in yourself. And that is the secret language of color deck. Then this is the holographic tarot, and you have the 3 of Swords. So there was some upset in the past. Temperance, there's healing. This is that like a karmic resolution. Things are coming into, like, coming full circle here. And the Moon, secrets. Secrets have been revealed or will be revealed, which may have caused the heartache. But either way, it's bringing you healing. Like, something needed to be revealed. Something needed to be unraveled and exposed so that you can, so that this karma can come full circle and so you can grow from this experience. So don't let this damper or dampen your outlook on life. It may be upsetting, it may hurt, it may be unfortunate, you know, but it's better that this come out to the surface now rather than later. So it's all, again, it all falls on your perception. How are you looking at it? Are you being distraught? Are you looking at it as a loss? Or are you looking at it as this can be a new beginning? You know, better know this now than later if I invested more time in this. Or, you know, if it was a mistake on your part or something you did to someone else, then, you know, it is what it is, you know, kind of deal with it and then grow from it, you know, try to set things right? Because living a lie is not good. It's not healthy. Once you tell one lie, you got to continue telling more. So it's better to start things off on this clean slate for healing of both parties. Okay, so whatever it is, it did cause some heartache, some pain, you know, disappointment, sadness. But it's better revealed now than later because there was a lesson from the situation that you needed to learn. And it may be difficult to hear that, of course, if you're still in the grieving stage. You also may be dealing with a Sagittarius because this is a Sagittarius card. If you yourself are not a Sagittarius, but the zodiac sign does not have to apply, that's just confirmation for a few of you. All right, but this is bringing healing. And once this is revealed, or it has been revealed, now you're kind of like, I get the sense that you're feeling like wishy-washy, like one foot in, one foot out. Like you're unsure whether you want to heal things with this person or in this situation, or if you're ready to just move forward altogether and leave this person behind. You're kind of unsure. But it's best that it came out now so that you can weigh the pros and the cons. You can make your decision. You can learn from this experience. And if you choose to move forward with this person or in this situation, then you can do so willingly, not continuing with a blind eye. So just be grateful that this has been revealed to you, so that if you move forward, you know that you're not living a lie, or that you invested, you know, X amount of time to then find that out later. All right, so you got to try to be grateful even when things seem dire. All right, then from the Wisdom Oracle, you have by the book, the number 11. So like I said, there's some type of karmic lesson that needed to be learned here. All right, things are coming into balance. That's why this secret or this lie or, you know, whatever was hidden was revealed. It don't even have to be, well, you have the Three of Swords here, so it did cause heartache, but maybe this person didn't intentionally mean to keep this from you, or their intention wasn't to hurt you, or maybe they were just, you know, honestly naive, that they didn't think it was, whatever the situation was wrong, or that it would affect you this way, or they didn't know they were wrong. You know, apply it how it is in your life. But it was revealed to you to balance things out, like I said, because you have the number 11 here, and it's all about balance. It's about justice, about evening the score, you know, coming back around full circle. Okay, so now this was revealed so that this person can move forward doing things by the book, doing things right. Because maybe they needed to learn. Maybe they grew up, or they were conditioned in a sense that they thought whatever they did or whatever the situation was okay. You know, maybe they really honestly didn't think anything was wrong with it. Because we all have different perceptions. We all were raised differently. We all were conditioned differently. You know, so just a little example, someone who lives on social media, you know, has all the social media accounts, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, this, that, whatever is out there, may have a different outlook on life versus the private person that doesn't have any of that. So they're not being influenced by media or getting conditioned where they think that, you know, this is the way to live, or, you know, things like that. Like music videos is another example, you know, especially like with rap and hip hop and stuff like that. You know, they have these, especially the young minds, like conditioning them like that's how they have to live. But at the end of the day, life is not a rap video. It's not a hip hop video. It's not a music video, period. The things that are portrayed in those videos is just to entertain you. And that is what people lose sight of. They get so consumed in it that they think it's real life. And that can be, you know, that can just be an example of, you know, the type of mindset of this person. They could have got consumed by something or influenced by something, and they didn't think it was wrong. But by this being revealed so it can be addressed, and you can let them know, or like I said, apply it if it's you, okay, that's doing this to someone else and someone else is hurt, okay, because roles can always be reversed. I'm just picking up on the energy here. Okay, so it can be you or the person you're dealing with. It had to be revealed so that it can be corrected, so that it can be shifted back on the right track, so they can know that this action or this behavior did cause harm, so not to do it again. So now this person knows to walk a straight line. Now this person knows, you know, they learn from their mistakes, and that now they can do things by the book. You know, dress right, do things the right way moving forward. All right, and then you have the energy oracle. Again, balance. It's all about balance here. Yin and yang, the number 22. So I am getting the sense that, like I said, whatever this person hid or did, their intention was not really to hurt you. Like I said, they could have just been naive, or like what I had said before, just naive or consumed by things that are portrayed out there nowadays, and you know, they weren't really thinking for themselves. You know, they whatever they did, they did not have the intention of hurting you, because they want things to be in balance with you. They want things to be in balance. They want things to be even. They want even give and take. Yin and yang represents equal feminine and masculine energy. It's balance. And you have two cards. You have the 11 and you have the 22. Those are even cards. You know, on each side. So that's what is coming for you at this time. Something is being revealed so that things can come back in balance. There can be healing. There can be a course correction so that you guys can move forward together, you know, by the rules, by the book, the right way, on the same page. Okay? So that is good. Unfortunately, you know, there was a little bit of hurt that someone had to endure for this to happen. But ultimately, it was there so that you guys can level up. So you guys can discuss whatever needs to be discussed and move forward together to be strong. To build a firm foundation, one where you both are on the same page and you want the same things. All right. So I hope this was a message you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose Pile 2, this is your message. Okay, the crystal that you chose is the black tourmaline here. It represents protection, grounding, grounding you, your root chakra. And clearing energies, any negativity, keeping all that at bay. All right, so we're starting here with the Daily Healing Oracle, and your message is, see yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. So what I'm getting is maybe you're being a little too harsh on yourself. You know, whatever it is that you're going through, try to see it from the other side. What advice would you give a friend if they were to come to you with this situation or with this problem, or, you know, just to have this conversation to get your insight and your opinion on something? You know, would you judge them with the same harshness that you're judging yourself? Would you give them the same advice or advise them to do the same thing that you're doing right now? Or would you advise them and guide them to do something different? You know, and why is that? How come it's not, you know, the same guidance, the same advice? You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Try to see things more objectively, okay? Then from the secret language of color, this is the color that you should be working with at this time to help you. You have gray. Learn to scan your body, the number 29. All right, so there's something that's going on inside you, and it really, you know, goes together nicely, uniform, because this is gray here. You pick the black tourmaline, and that's all in the same family. All right, so, you know, scan your body. Our bodies try to communicate with us. Are you having aches and pains? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling worried? Are you feeling sad, depressed? And on the positive note, are you feeling excited? Are you feeling joyful? You know, are you feeling passionate about something? You know, what's going on? Focus on those things. You know, scan your body and really pay attention to what it's trying to tell you, because there may be a message there, or it's trying to pinpoint something that you need to pay attention to. Okay. Then we have the holographic oracle. You have the Hermit card. So you may be a Virgo watching this. And again, that card is telling you to pay attention, to go within. The answers are within. They're within you. You just need to quiet your mind to find them. Okay, then you have the Tower card. So your world is being shaken. It may be a little uncomfortable, but it's to get you out of your comfort zone. This may be what it is. You've been in your comfort zone for too long, and you're ignoring all the signs around you, all the red flags, the messages that your body's trying to tell you. Like, you're ignoring everything because you want to stay. It's like you want to stay stagnant. There's a part of you that wants to progress and move forward, is what I'm getting. But it's like, because you're comfortable where you're at, It's like you're not willing to take that chance. You rather be comfortable and stagnant without progression rather than uncomfortable, taking a chance, but taking a chance or a leap of faith that could bring you this success, that could bring you this blessing, that can open these doors. Okay? So you really need to pay attention to that, because if it's time for you to move forward, whether you're with it or not, whether you want to or not, the universe is going to make it happen. So you can do it either willingly or unwillingly. And if you do it unwillingly, then you're going to be even more uncomfortable than if you would have chose to take that leap of faith on your own or went with the flow. Okay, yeah. Then you have the Ten of Swords. It's time for something to end here. That's why that Tower card is coming in. There has been a cycle or something that has ran its course for far too long, and it's time to put it to an end. Okay, and this could be what I'm getting here is the message that I'm getting here is like, I could see two friends sitting with each other, and one is asking the other, oh, what do you think about this? Do you think I should stay or should I go? Should I take a chance? Should I not? You know, what would you do? Kind of thing. And the advice that you would be giving this person is, you need to go. You need to move forward. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. So you need to be honest with you. All right. Really ask yourself, what would you do? What do you want? Do you want to keep going on in this cycle over and over, even though you're not satisfied? I'm not feeling that you're satisfied. I'm feeling that you're unsatisfied. You're feeling unfulfilled. You're wanting more. You're longing more, but you're scared to take the steps necessary to make that happen. And that's where the universe is coming in to kick you in the butt or to pull the rug up from under you, so you have no choice but to take those steps. You have no choice but to move forward, because now you're out your comfort zone. You were in there far too long, and now it's time to do something else. Okay, a phrase that I heard that I like to use when making moves forward is, old keys cannot unlock new doors. You need new keys to unlock the new door. So you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. If you did the same thing and the result was this, you did the same thing, the result was the same thing. It's time for you to add a different element in there, to spice it up a little bit, to do something, to see it from a different angle, move a little to the left, move a little to the right. Like, there has to be some type of change, even if it's minute. It needs to be some type of change, or else you're going to keep getting the same result. All right, and it's time for you to move forward, to progress. So it may be difficult, things may be uncomfortable right now, but it's all in your best interest, because you were not making the moves on your own. So this is here ultimately to help you to level up, to do something better, to find something better, to move forward. Because you were in whatever situation, whatever predicament, whatever relationship, however it applies to you, you were there for far too long, and it's time for a change, a positive change, something that's going to help elevate you. Now, you can be reluctant to it, and you can try to hold on with all your might. And it can be possible that the universe will allow you to stay where you're at currently. But guess what? Then you're going to endure the same cycle that you just did. And that is all it's going to be. You're going to keep playing out this cycle over and over and over again, until you start reading the signs that the universe is trying to give to you, that it's time for a shift. It's time for a move. It's time for progression. And if you continue to ignore those, you continue to not do what is needed because you're comfortable, because you don't want to be taken out of your comfort zone, then you're going to keep going through those cycles and nothing is going to change. So it's time for you to be honest with yourself. As difficult as this may hear, know that it's coming from love. My messages are not here to judge. My messages are here to help you, the viewer, to help you and to motivate you, to give you some positive guidance. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you do with this information. It's up to you whether you believe in the cards and if this is going to play out for you or not, because you have free will. So what you do with this information is completely up to you. But you need to really be honest with yourself. Are you happy where you are at currently? Or is there something you can do, even minute? It doesn't have to be, something huge, you're jumping off a cliff. Or, you can just take a few steps forward. You don't got to jump off the cliff, but you need to take a few steps forward. Okay? You need to at least go take a peek at the ledge to see what you're working with. Okay? So you need to do something. So you need to really be honest with yourself. Are you happy where you're at right now? In whatever aspect of this is applying to in your life. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you emotionally fulfilled? If not, then it's time for changes. It's time to make progression to that goal, to that happiness, to that fulfillment. So think about, what is it that you could do? Just one little step, one little tweak. That's all that you need to do. Just little by little. But as long as you're moving towards that, then that's positive. That's progression. So really, really think about that, because that is what's coming in here strong. Then you have the Wisdom Oracle. Time to go. Yep, there you go. Then I tell you, it's time for you to go. This cycle needs to end. The universe is literally pulling the rug up from under you because it needs you to move your ass. It needs you to do something. You've been sitting down for way too long, and it's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to take those steps forward. And then you have the Energy Oracle, the World. The world awaits you. Anything is possible for anyone. We all have the same capabilities. We all can manifest what we want, but it's up to you and your belief system. That's the only thing that's stopping you. Everyone has access to the law of attraction. Everyone can manifest things in their life, but the way that works is your thoughts are very powerful. So you really need to understand the power of your thoughts. If you are reminiscing about the past, focus on the past, focused on your failures, focused on, the hurts, the traumatic events. If you're focused and holding on to that, then that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're attracting more of. The universe is like, oh, well, you like to dwell on that. You like to keep thinking about that. So let's give you more of that. Versus, using a little imagination, a little vision, or meditation or whatever. The point is thinking about what it is that you do want. Stop focusing on what you don't want and focus on what you do want. You want this promotion in this job? Okay, well then what actions can you take to get there? Don't focus on you got passed up it the past 3 times, or someone else got it less deserving of you the past 6 months. Don't focus on that. Think of what it is that you do want, no matter how far-fetched it is, and do things that will actually make you feel that excited about when you do get it. All right, so I'm just using a promotion as an example. So, okay, let's say you do get that promotion. Visualize yourself getting that promotion. How do you feel? How do you see yourself now? How do others see you? And really, really feel it like with your whole being, and however that makes you feel, try to find things that will give you that same feeling, in other parts of your life. you know, so that you can be on that same vibration and attract more of that. All right, so you need to really pay attention on what you're focusing on. The world is here and it's on your side, and it's going to move to help you get on the right path. It's not here to hurt you. It's not here to, you know, it's not here to hurt you. That's the only way to say it. It's here to help you. It's here to help you move forward. All right, you can have the world in your hands. Anything is possible, but it's up to you. If you continue staying where you're at, then you can't expect it. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. That's not how things work. All right, so I really hope this was the message you needed to hear. Please take my messages with love. Okay, please be receptive to the messages. Know that there's no judgment or anything behind it. It's to just give you the guidance to help you make the best possible choices moving forward. It's just giving you the energy of what the cards is showing to give you that guidance, to give you that advice. And what you do with it is ultimately up to you. All right. So I hope this is what you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose pile 3, this is your message. Okay, the gemstone, the crystal that you chose is blue calcite. I don't know if you can see the blue flakes in it. Okay, that's the crystal you chose. You can always Google it to find the healing properties and meanings, what it's good for, things like that. All right, but here we are with your message. This is the healing, the daily healing oracle. And it says, know that truth is a living force, whether you believe in it or not. So the truth holds power, ultimately, is what it's trying to tell you. Okay, the truth is a living force, whether you believe in it or not. It's alive and well. That's why there's a thing called karma. So, and that's why they say whatever is in the dark will come to light. It's a living thing. It's, you know, words are energy, words are vibration. So whatever you put out in the world will eventually come back to you. It will go full circle. So is there something that you've been untrue about? Is there something maybe you need to make sure that you're living your truth? Maybe you've been suppressing a part of you in order to try to blend in with others or to be liked and accepted from somebody, is what I'm getting, you know, so you're not really living your truth because you're trying to appease somebody else. Or maybe somebody has not been living their truth or being truthful to you, and that will soon be revealed. This is the language, secret language of color. And yep, you have the color black. Find richness from the dark night, the number 28. And like I was saying, everything that's done in the dark will eventually come to light. So this is the truth. This is just a symbolism of the truth here. Find the richness from the dark night. All right, so don't be deterred or, you know, worried that things may not look clear and bright right now. Find the good things. There's always something to, you know, be grateful for. So focus on that. And black is also a color of protection, is what I'm getting here. So if somebody is being deceitful to you, it's best for you to surround yourself with black gemstones like obsidian, onyx, black tourmaline. Those type of protecting stones, just to keep you protected, you know, in case this is a truth that may hurt, or to just keep this deceptive person away from you. Okay, but we're gonna get more. You will know if it applies to you. So we're gonna go ahead and do the holographic tarot. You have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, so moving away from something. The Fool. a new beginning, a new start, and the Three of Pentacles. So there's some type of cooperation here. Maybe you're moving away from a deceptive person, a deceptive relationship. You're moving forward away from something because you want a new beginning. You're hopeful of a new beginning. But, and I usually don't get this message with the Fool card, but because we're talking about truth, what I'm getting here is to make sure that you are not being a fool. Just as simple as that. Make sure that you are paying attention to the red flags around you. And make sure you're following your gut, your intuition, that little voice inside your head, whatever it is that you want to call it. Make sure that you are paying attention to the emotions, to the feelings that you get when you get pieces of information, when you speak to a certain somebody, when you receive news or whatever the case is. Pay attention to that stuff and make sure that you are not being a fool. That you are not, it's good to see people and to, want to see the best in people and expect the best from people. But unfortunately, everybody is not on the same page. So I'm getting that there's some truth that needs to come out, or someone is not speaking their truth, living their truth. So for you not to be a fool, for you to move away from that energy. Don't continue going back, being naive. Like, just make sure that you're not being naive. Make sure you're not being foolish, because that is what's going to hurt you in the end. All right. There are people here that want to cooperate with you, and maybe some type of collaboration. So what I'm getting here is just to make sure that you're getting all the information, that you are double checking whatever it is that they're telling you. That you're doing your own research, your own fact checks, because they may be leaving certain things out, not telling you the whole story. It may seem too good to be true. So just to make sure you're fact checking everything, that you're doing your own research and not just taking someone's word on something. Okay, ultimately they do want to work with you, but they may be hiding their real intentions, or their real goals, or the real reason why they want to work with you. All right, so really pay attention to that. This is what I'm getting here. This is just like a warning message for you to have your eyes and your ears open. Really pay attention. Pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to the symbols and synchronicities. If you're feeling uneasy about something, pay attention to that. Okay, you have the Wisdom Oracle here, Milk and Honey. All right, so that is your ultimate goal. You want this fulfillment. You want this happiness. You want to live your truth. You want to be in your bliss. And it is possible. Like I said, this is also some type of new beginning. So once the truth is revealed, it's going to help you take those steps forward so you can have a new beginning. All right, it's not all negative here, but it was just a warning to make sure that you're not being fooled by somebody. Then the Energy Oracle, you have Door to Spirit. If you're unsure about something, if you need some guidance, pray. Ask Spirit, ask God, ask the angels, whatever higher power that you believe in. Ask for help, ask for guidance. Ask for clarification. Give them permission to come into your life, to divinely intervene, to help you. That's how the spirit realm works. They cannot do anything if you don't give them permission. Okay, the sports analogy that I like to use. You have X amount of players on a team. They all do not play at once. There's a certain amount that go out and play, and then there's a certain amount on the bench. Now, no matter how good the person is on the bench, if they're not in the game, they can't do anything. They could watch the other players fumble, fall, lose, get hurt, whatever the case is, and they cannot do nothing until they're tagged in or allowed to go in the game. Then that's when they can actually make an impact. That's when they can actually help their teammates. Yeah, they could cheer them on from the sidelines, but that's it. They can't actually take any physical action. They can't actually make anything happen. They can just encourage, encourage. That's it. It's the same thing applies to your angels, to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, whatever divine beings that you believe in, that you surrounding yourself with. They can only do what you allow them to. That's why prayer and communication and, speaking out loud and things like that is so important. Because if you don't ask for help, if you don't, let them know, please come help me. I allow you to come help me. I allow you to divinely intervene in my life. Please give me signs. Please, show yourself to me. However it is that you want to put it. If you don't say those things, you're not giving them permission. They can't do nothing. So if you need help in this situation, you need some guidance. You want the truth to be revealed. You want these rose-colored glasses to be taken off your face so you can see things for what it is, so that you can know that you're making the best possible decision that's going to lead you to this happiness and this fulfillment here, this collaboration, making sure that this is the right business deal or the right partnership, making sure that someone's not trying to pull a fast one on you. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask spirit for help, for clarification, okay, for confirmation, and it will come. All right. But again, to recap, you're moving away from something, or you moved away from something. It could have been the deceptive energy, which is now you're moving into this happiness. You're moving into, a brighter future. But though the remnants from the past can still be affecting you, maybe your trust has been tainted because you've been lied to, so now everybody that's trying to come in and collaborate with you, everyone that wants to partner up with you or a new relationship or whatever, you're questioning it like, I don't know, I've been burned before. And you need to have like this full faith. You need to be able to take that leap of faith. You need to be able to move forward and just believe that everything is going to work out for you. Take it how it applies. All right. But all in all, you need to connect with spirit more, because it is here to help you and to guide you, whether it's for healing or for guidance to move forward or to bring things to the surface. All right. They're here. They want to help you, but it's up to you to utilize them. All right, so I hope this was the message you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings.